wouldn't change me. Got the same old thoughts, be my referee. I will be alright, never cut it right, but somehow you make me change. Like I'm better off with you.
Hey guys, it's Taylor and Hudson again, and welcome back to our channel. We are currently on our morning walk, and I thought what better time to sit down and finally film Hudson's 2-month update. Hudson was born on July 28th at 5:54 a.m. He weighed 8 pounds and 14 ounces at birth and was 21.5 inches long. He turned 2 months old a week ago, so that was last Saturday. He had his 2-month well check this past Wednesday, and at his well check he weighed 15 pounds 5 ounces and was 24.5 inches long. He had to get 3 shots, which I put in my vlog how hard that was to listen to him cry and just to know that he was in pain. And that night he definitely felt really crummy, but he's already doing so much better, like it never even happened. The doctor was pretty impressed by his developmental milestones, I should say, that he's hitting already. He's already hitting some 4-month milestones, which is really exciting. The first exciting milestone that he hit was about at 4 weeks old. He started noticing patterns, which was really exciting. He has this fish that the family Kyle works for bought us, and it has scales on it that are like flappy, and they make crinkle noises, and they're different colored, and one of them is reflective, and when you lift them up they have colorful animals underneath them. And the first time that we saw him really like noticing something was we put him in the bouncer and set that fish right here next to him where he could rub his arm up and down it, and he was noticing the crinkle sound that it was making and just staring it down. So that was the first exciting development, to see how he's finally like coming out of the haze of being a newborn. The next super exciting, super rewarding development that he hit was at 6 weeks. He started smiling at us. So when we would go and wake him up, we would smile at him, and then he would give us the biggest, gummiest, happiest smile, and that was so rewarding. We were at the point where I was waking up 2 or 3 times in the middle of the night. I told Kyle, I don't think that I can handle one more sleepless night. And then the next morning I woke up and he smiled at me for the first time. My mom, Grammy, actually got the first smiles though, and I told her, no, it's just a reflex, he probably has gas. And sure enough, a couple days later is when he smiled at me for the first time. So she's the lucky duck that got the first smiles. Some of the 4-month milestones that he's hitting already are he's starting to grab onto things. So holding fingers is just a normal reflex, but he's starting to grab onto my hair back here. He was playing with Kyle's beard, just really fun stuff. I never, before I was a parent, ever thought I would be impressed by these kinds of milestones, but it's so exciting to see how quickly he's growing. He already, what? He's a talker, that's for sure. He's very opinionated and not afraid to speak his mind, just like his mom. He can already put his arms down and lift his head up if he's on his belly. Some of his favorite things are eating, number one. He loves loud music. Kyle loves to sit on the couch with him and play all of his favorite music, from Rush and Tool to some praise and worship music. We just turn it up all the way. I'm sure our neighbors love that. If we're in the car and he gets fussy, I can usually just turn on some music and he calms down pretty quick. And he also loves bath time. So that is part of his bedtime routine that we have. And every night about 7 or 7:30, I will put him in the bathtub, and he loves to just have the water poured over him. We have some cute little barn animals in there that my best friend bought him. And I like to squirt him with the water from the barn animals, and he is so intrigued by it. I'm excited for him to start grabbing at them. He's putting his fist up to them, but not grabbing them just yet. And so I'm super excited for that to start happening. He was sick for the last week, but before that, he had gotten to the point where he was only waking up one time a night, usually right around 3 or 3:30. He wakes up at 7:30 every morning, which is so nice because that's the same time that Kyle leaves for work. Kyle and I get to enjoy a cup of coffee in the morning most mornings together, which has been our routine our whole marriage. It feels like a nice little gift that hasn't been too interrupted. And so I'm hopeful that that sticks around. That is about it as far as our 2-month update goes. I am so excited to continue watching him grow and all of the developments that are about to start happening. I know that here in a couple of months, we're probably going to start introducing foods, and I can't wait to take you guys along on that journey with us. I'm excited to start seeing him roll over and to start crawling, and I am so happy that I have this channel to where I get to take all of my friends and family along for the ride with us, because I hear so often parents say, I can't believe that my baby was that small, or I can't believe how time has just flown by. And I desperately want something to be able to look back and remember how tiny he was or is right now. So stay tuned for some more of our family vlogs and updates. I can't wait to bring you guys along with us. Bye.